All right, so this is going to be a raw episode. No edits or anything like that. You're just going to watch me fumble through as I work on building out a new feature. And I'm going to keep it simple in this video. Basically, open up our browser here. I have OrbStack running. And we're inside of our container, and I'm going to run our server, and then in our browser go to our site, and what we're going to work on is the mobile menu. So if I shrink this window, you'll see the mobile menu pop up, and it's just there. We actually need to implement some JavaScript to make it go away, to be able to dismiss it. I can click on this X and nothing happens. So let's work on that. So I'm going to send this. Actually, I'm going to put cursor up on one side, and then we'll move our browser over to the other side. So now I've got them both open at once, and it just happens to be narrow enough that we get our mobile menu showing here. So where do we start? Well, let's go to our header partial and find the mobile menu view here. Mobile menu show hide based on open menu state. And then what we want to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to use a stimulus controller to show and hide this menu. If I update this class to say hidden, this doesn't actually go away. And that's because there's no space there. Let's put a space there. It still doesn't go away until I refresh, then it goes away. And that tells me we need to open our gem file, and I want to look and see. Yes. So I want to add a gem. And that gem is going to be Hotwire Spark. Open up a new shell, and we'll do bundle to install that. All right. Then I'll close that, and we want to restart our server. And we need to refresh the browser so that it connects to Hotwire Spark. And what Hotwire Spark is going to give us is some hot reloading. So now I can actually go here and remove that hidden, and when I save it, we get our menu back. And if I undo that and save it, then it goes away. All right, so back to, let's open up a terminal. And I think we killed our server. Yes, we did. So we'll start that, open up a new terminal, and we're going to do Rails generate, and we want to generate let's do help, because I'm pretty sure we can generate a stimulus controller. Yes, generate stimulus. So Rails generate stimulus, and let's call this our mobile menu. And so now we have in our JavaScript folder a mobile menu controller.js. So go up here, controllers, mobile menu, and here we go. Let's go back here, and I'm actually going to move this down underneath like this. So we've got our HTML up here and our stimulus controller down here underneath. And why not? So let's do oops, didn't mean to close that. Let's open that back up. Okay. So let's see if we can find out just how good this AI really is. So Command K. All right. Actually, not Command K. Let's open up our thing here, and we'll go, so header and mobile menu, both in the context. All right, I want to use this stimulus controller to show and hide the mobile menu in this ERB file. What can you do for me? I'll help you implement the mobile menu functionality using the stimulus controller. We'll need to modify both the ERB file and the stimulus controller to handle the menu state and transitions. First, let's update the stimulus controller to handle the menu state. So we need targets. Yep. We need the menu button right here, as well as the close button when the menu is open. So we need to be able to open and close the menu. There's the menu itself. There's the backdrop, the open button and the close button, I guess. So then connect, add event listener key down. Not sure what that's about. Now let's update the ERB template to connect the stimulus controller and add the necessary data attributes. All right. I've implemented a complete mobile menu solution using stimulus. Here's what I have. In the stimulus controller, added targets for the menu backdrop, open button, and close button. Implemented open and close methods to toggle the menu visibility. Added keyboard support to close the menu when pressing escape. Added proper cleanup in the disconnect method. And then in the ERB template, added the data controller mobile menu to the header element, connected the open and close buttons with their respective actions, added data targets for the menu, backdrop, and buttons, and added a semi-transparent backdrop with a transition effect. The mobile menu will now open when clicking the menu button, close when clicking the close button or pressing escape, show a semi-transparent backdrop when open, prevent scrolling of the main content when the menu is open. Okay, works smoothly with proper transitions. The menu is fully functional and follows accessibility best practices with proper ARIA attributes and keyboard support. You can also test it by clicking the menu button on mobile devices, using the close button to dismiss the menu, pressing escape to close the menu, checking that the backdrop appears and the main content is locked when the menu is open. Alright, so let's try it. I'm going to switch over here and I'm just going to do a full page refresh. And interestingly enough, oh, so hidden is in there. We get the backdrop and there's nothing really to scroll, so we can't test that too much, but we've got our menu here, and if I click the close button, it closes. So menu up, menu off, menu up, escape key, menu closed. All right, that is pretty slick. Now, I have seen in previous attempts to do this with the so hidden gone, then it shows up by default. Okay, so I'm just gonna undo that. We've got it working. I don't need to do anything more than that. So I'm going to accept this file, and I'm going to accept this file. We have our button, we've got our background backdrop, show hide based on slide over state. That's this guy right here. Was he added? I think he was. Wasn't there initially. Alright, but let's take a look at our controller. So we have add event listener, key down this, close on escape, bind this. Okay. Disconnect document remove event listener, close on escape. All right. Open this menu target class list, remove hidden. This backdrop target class list, remove hidden. Document.body.style.overflow equals hidden. All right. Close this menu target class list, add hidden, backdrop, add hidden, document body style overflow equals blank. And then close on escape event. If event.key equals escape, then close. Okay. Open button and close button. If we go back up to our ERB template, let's just do a quick review there. So there's our added data controller to the header class, and then added the target menu to this div, and the backdrop target, okay, to this div. Button type, what do we have? Target, close button, data action, click, mobile menu close. Excuse me, I'm actually not feeling too great right now. So, where's our menu? Here's our menu. Open main menu. Mobile menu target, action, click, mobile menu open. All right. So there is our stimulus controller opening and closing the mobile menu. So I'm going to go in here, and I haven't created a branch, and I'm not going to worry about it. because it's all going to go into main anyway. But for sanity's sake, we should run our tests. Not that we've affected any of our tests, but they all pass. So we're going to add functionality to the mobile menu. Attached a stimulus controller to the mobile menu in order to show and hide it. All right, I'm going to commit that, sign it, and send it. Just waiting for it to push up. I'm not sure why it's taking forever. I think it's got something to do with Tower, because if I quit Tower and I reopen Tower and open up RealPix again, then if I try and push head, it goes a lot faster. So I'm not sure what the deal is there, but there we have it. And for some reason it thinks that it still needs to be pushed up. I'm going to go to our repo, and we just pushed add functionality to the mobile menu, and it's running our checks. Looks like they're all passing. So there we go. That's adding a stimulus controller to the mobile menu to show and hide it.